Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your girl Greenly 100, and I'm trying to kind of play around with this audio. Um, I'm really not gonna be too much into making face video because a lot of people are starting to recognize me now, and that's kind of freaking me out when you have, your YouTube world kind of run into your real world. So, but I still wanted to talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, about something that's really important. I know I usually talk a lot about racial things. Today, I wanted to talk about marrying a foreigner. Now, I know a lot of you people know that a lot of foreigners prefer to marry Americans so that they can obtain a visa or a green card, which is this little piece of plastic or it's a document showing that they'll be able to work in the United States or live in the United States and basically make money. So a lot of foreigners particularly pick out Americans uh, to do this so that they can help their own people back at home. Now, I know a lot of you girls probably say, well, I'm dating, an African guy or a Mexican, and, you know, he doesn't want me for a green card or anything because we have sex together or we sleep together. Well, I really want you to know that in most third world countries, if that man has sex with you, he's really also looked upon as being an elite, or that's something that's good with them. I've often heard a lot of African men say that they want to marry an American woman to get the green card, to get the citizenship, and to have sex. That's something that they expect. So if you're sleeping with a person who's an immigrant, um, don't signal that out that they really love you because they're sleeping with you. That's not always the case. One of the red flags you want to watch out for is the person not already having their work permit or citizenship in order. That's a red flag right there. Um, if you're going to date someone who's a foreigner, be sure to check out, you know, their their um their status, if they're a citizen or not, because 9 times out of 10, if they're not a citizen, they are definitely trying to date you, just to obtain a green card. And I do a lot of relationship advice on my website, on Live Person and Circle of Stars and also Keen. And one of the questions that I always asked, about this is, does this person really love me? Especially if they're a foreigner, and a lot of times, you can grow to love someone. See, and being an American, when you get married, you're automatically thinking that, oh, it's love and happily ever after, and, he's not going to want any other woman, or he's not going to want any other, man, or, whatever floats your boat. You're going to be thinking that way, like a fairy tale where these people are thinking about surviving. Um, a lot of these people over here have families back home that are poverty stricken. And when I say poverty, I mean like don't have access to clean running water, things like that. So when they come over here to look for work, they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. So these people always have to check in with the homeland of security, and if they don't keep their papers up to date or check in, then 9 times out of 10 they will be deported. So if you're thinking about, continuing on to marry this person, um, even after hearing all of this information, uh, you might want to, see if that person will give you a little time. Now, if that person doesn't give you a little time, then that's when red flags ought to go off too. Why are they rushing, me to get married, And so I'm just putting out all those little, flags for you guys, especially those of you who are younger, it's a do or die world out here, and things are pretty real. Things aren't always sugar coated and fairy tale, like we as Americans have always been raised to believe, and that's why a lot of us are having a hard time with this recession. So if you have any questions for me, if you'd like to make a video response to this, I would really appreciate it. And also, I'll have my link up there and my website and phone number in case if you'd like to talk to me directly about this. Um, I'm going to try to get away from the whole psychic thing. I'm just going to start telling people that I'm clairvoyant, I'm very intuitive, I'm spiritual, and I can definitely pick up on some things where you may not notice. So I'll be happy to hear from you. And it's your girl, Granley 100, and I'm out. Bye bye.